DJ, I've had a really good time talking with you today. Obviously, I'm going to set you up for a second interview with my regional manager, James. We do have a few more questions. These are questions that we ask everybody.
Sure.
And for the most part, it's protection of me and you, just make sure that
No problem.
everything that we've asked you is in accordance with our corporate policies.
Okay.
The first one is that, are you aware that we only have a 12-month lease term?
Yes, I know that.
Perfect. During this lease term, the rent does not change.
Right.
So they'll print the rent on the lease and the gas service agreement.
Okay.
It doesn't change from that amount.
Okay.
You understand that either party can terminate the lease with a 9-day notice.
Right.
Okay. And that could be for any reason or no reason at all.
Okay.
Okay. And the lease term would end within those 90 days.
Okay.
You understand that no goodwill money of any kind. You don't have to pay me anything to get a store. You don't have to pay the current operator there, and you can't ask for any goodwill money either.
Money, right.
Okay, so if you do ask for goodwill or if you do pay goodwill, we actually will terminate your lease agreement.
Right.
Okay. I know you have other businesses such as the hotel. You have other interests. We do require per our lease agreement that you do not have any interest in any convenience store within a 3-mile radius.
Okay. No, we don't have it.
Okay. Obviously, the beauty of the Raceway model is that you can change up the insides, how you build it, to your customers. But any physical changes to the building, you have to get our authorization before you do this.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
We don't allow you to sell offensive items. No pornography. You can't sell drug pipes or paraphernalia.
Right.
That your problem?
No, no problem.
Okay. We do require you to cover, to carry an insurance policy.
Right.
2 million general liability policy.
Yes.
With umbrella and workers' comp.
Not a problem.
Coverage. Okay. And one of the things I'll provide you, BJ, is a sample certificate that you can give to your insurance carrier to, give you the correct insurance.
Okay.
In the event of a break-in, obviously with the insurance, the operators are responsible for repairing your damages.
Okay.
We're going to ask you to do an inspection of your own store.
Okay.
So we want you to walk around daily, make sure that you check the pumps, the inside, and we're going to ask that you keep the location neat, clean, and full.
Okay.
Merchandise at all times.
Sounds good.
We're going to ask that you actually clean the pumps daily. That they're routinely clean. That it's nice that our customers will definitely feel welcome to come and use those pumps. The windshield wipers, the water valets, those are the operators' responsibilities to maintain. So you got to keep them with fresh water, usable squeegees, and paper towels. Any problems with that?
No. Not at all.
Obviously, we've talked about this before, but Raceway operators are responsible for all credit card fees, transaction fees, and chargebacks. Now, there are certain credit cards that we accept, like Ride Express, Voyager. We require that you accept those cards, so you can't kind of screen, now this one's a little bit higher, you can't screen them. You have to accept all the cards that we expressly accept. As well with that, according to our gas service agreement, we will pay you the 3.5 cents gas commission per gallon. Rent, we talked about, is, it's set for the duration of the lease term, but it's always due at the first of the month. If there's something that's wrong, we've talked about before that if a pump's broken, something's wrong with the store, you have to let us know. And we have an internet-based system that you can go online, put the problem in, what we call service channel, and put whatever the problem is, and we'll send a technician out to fix it.
No.
Any problem with that?
No.
One of the things we're going to ask though is, you put something that's broken, like a pump's messed up, we send a technician out, we're going to ask that you, one, cooperate with the technician. They may have you go through a series of prompts, to troubleshoot. We're also going to ask that you go back and verify that the pump is actually fixed.
All right.
Okay? Some of the things that we fix are, the pumps, the canopy, the roof, outside lighting. Those are all taken care of by Raceway.
Right.
Now, you, as an operator, will be responsible for, interior lighting, plumbing, heating, air conditioning. Anything that's inside the building is the primary responsibility of the operator.
Okay.
Any questions about that?
No. Not at all.
In accordance to that, outside landscaping, that's the responsibility of the operator. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. The fire suppression equipment, that is also the responsibility of the operator. If you're not, if you're going to take over existing store like the one that's available, you can negotiate with the current operator to take over his existing equipment and inventory for a fair market value. Okay, so we talked about no goodwill. The district manager, me in this case, I'll be present during those negotiations, but I can't negotiate for you. That's actually negotiation between two parties. You know, only thing I will tell you is that you need to pay a fair market value.
Right.
You don't have to buy his inventory equipment. You don't have to buy anything. But part of the requirement of taking the store is that on day one, you have that location full, clean, and ready to service our guests.
Right.
As soon as you take over. Okay?
Okay.
If you're going to be traveling, you're going to go out of state, out of country, out of town, you got to let me know. Okay. You got to let me know, send me an email, say, hey, I'm going to be traveling this time. Let me know who's going to be taking care of the banking.
Right. Okay.
Who I can call if there's a problem at the store, or
Right.
a situation arises.
Okay.
We talked about it in the phone interview as well as in our interview that we require $50,000 security deposit. Okay. Now that can be through a cashier's check that you can pay and mail directly to racetrack control. Okay. The cashier check is being made out to racetrack control. I'll give you the address and location that you can mail it to submit for that store. Okay. Any problems with that? No. Once we get that security deposit, that is when we'll actually start processing your paperwork, your background, and all those things. Right. Any questions so far with that? No. DJ, Akeem, what I'm going to ask you to do is sign here that I have asked you these questions and that we went through the full interview process. Okay. Can you do that for me? Not a problem. Here you go, sir. I'm also going to sign. Okay. And I will set you up with a date and time to interview my regional manager. Sure, no problem. Thank you very much.